YouTubers get some more popularity. But that was a incident, to say like that, when I said something about iFergs, one of the last videos, I guess, that he got paid by Activision to say that his video that he was talking about Activision is not dying. He got paid to say that thing, but he didn't say it on the video, like, you know, like a sponsored video. Mate, if you see this video, and I'm assuming you're gonna see it since you saw the other one, you're gonna see this as well. I have nothing but respect for you, and I should definitely think that you should take these motherfuckers' money, because they just deserve to lose it, bro. Because anyways, we spend a ton of money on fucking draws and shits, and what they give us in return is bullshit. At least on our side, on BR. I don't know about MP. All I know about MP is that the last time I went to play MP, I saw so many fucking how you call that, cocktail Molotov, people throwing that shit everywhere. Like, I thought, what the fuck, I'm in a hell now? That's what MP became, a fucking hell place. Like, I respect you because I know you was number one leaderboard on MP, but you was number one in the world on MP at the beginning of the game, when it was mostly about your skills, not about your fucking classes people use nowadays. That makes no fucking sense. Nowadays, doesn't matter how good you are. Doesn't matter how good you are, because it's just a matter of luck. Nowadays, doesn't matter if you struggle every day to get better and better at the game, because if someone, I'm talking on the BR side, if someone throws a fucking airstrike on you, or throws a fucking smoke bomber on you, or fucking trap you with some bullshit trap masters, you're basically dead. Doesn't matter how good you are. It's a fucking lucky draw. BR. And I think if you motherfucking developers, cocksuckers, you see this, I think you did the worst thing you could ever do with this game. The worst. So as iFerg said in there, you had 100 million or over 100 million active players, if I saw that right. From that one, you went down to 35 million motherfuckers in about 1 year. And that's exact moment when you start going down. It's the exact moment when you release this fucking shitty gunsmith of yours with a lot of other toxic classes. That's where you start going down, because you wanted to please a fucking minority of players that they had no skills to play this game, and they need to camp, and they need to, I don't know, they had no skills to play this game. You want to please a small minority of people, so you give them trap masters, you give them smoke bombers, and then you fucked up with the majority of people who really like to play this game, who really enjoy to play this game. Like, for example, me, when I was top 1 in the world, I played this game, it was all about skills, basically, because we only had 4 classes. If I remember, it was Ninja, Defender, Medic, and Scout. That's it. That's it, mate. So that was pure skills. Like, if you had gunfights, skills in a gunfight, you would have won. If not, you would have, lost. But nowadays, it's all about who the hell wanna go for top 1 in the world nowadays. Everybody knows it's a fucking pure luck. Doesn't really matter for a lot of people. So if you wanna please a minority to not lose them, you may wanna fuck with the majority, and that's what you did, because that's why you went down from 100 million active players to 35. And look at me, I'm fucking smiling, motherfuckers, because I'm talking this for ages. And I'm talking this for ages, man. And I'm complaining about this and you motherfuckers don't do nothing about it. You don't give a shit about people. You motherfuckers. You should have make a pool. Like, you see someone complaining about something. You go in there, you have a fucking Discord server, man. You go in your fucking Discord server and you make a pool. Do you think Trap Master is toxic? Yes or no? If the majority say yes, then the next question should be, would you like to remove Trap Masters? Yes or no? And if the majority say yes, you fucking remove it, mate. Or else you would end up playing the game just you, motherfucking developers, and that's it. Nobody else. You create the game, it was perfect. Like, it was perfect. Then you start adding up some shits that nobody want them, and you lost your players. Now if you want them back, what you should do, motherfuckers, is to stop and talk with people. To talk with the players. Without us, you developers, you are nothing. Zero. You should stop and talk with us. And I guarantee you, the majority will vote to take off these fucking toxic shitty inventions you have in your fucking head and just leave the game the way it is for people to build up skills, mate. Not everybody is a content creator and not everybody has 24 hours a day available to play your fucking game. People have a life, people have a work. If people go to work, come back home and want to play this game, and every time they come back home you add something fucking new, you add a fucking toxic class, you fucking change the meta, beta, whatever you want to call it, the gun is not what it was before, that guy is eventually gonna quit because he's not used to this fucking game. He has no time to learn your fucking new invention over and over again and will eventually quit. So just fucking give a fuck about people, man. Because if you don't give a fuck about people, you will end up, you have a great fucking game. It's a great game, but it's too toxic. I've never been so fucking toxic in my entire life, and I never been so much pissed off and so much stressful in my entire life since I'm playing this fucking shitty game. And you start adding all these bullshit, and I'm keep playing it not because I want it, but because I have to, because now I've started to create a lifestyle out of this fucking shitty game. Not promoting your game, because you're not paying me to do anything. Dear developers, you're not paying me, and I don't even want a fucking cent from you. What I do want is this fucking game to get better, and how I earn my income is through making videos on YouTube. I'm not getting one penny from you, right? And now I start this journey, I have to continue, right? I love this fucking game so much that I hope that in one fucking day you may want to give a fuck about us and you're gonna just bring it back to normal, because it's just fucking toxic. So if you don't believe me it's toxic, you make a fucking poll, motherfuckers. Make a poll and ask people, would you like to remove this or that, and you will see what they talk, right? You don't need to pay Ozuna to fucking come to your game, man. Ozuna doesn't give a shit about the game, man. Ozuna just takes some fucking millions of dollars from you and send you to fuck off, bro. That didn't help you grow anyways, did it? Now you start no, I think it's a great idea making characters for content creators. But understand me, even if you made me a character or whoever else you want to make a character, if you made me one, I'm not gonna keep talking, I'm not gonna switch talking to what I'm saying just because you made me a character. I just want to make it clear. I'm gonna keep pointing fingers on your face if you do something wrong. So don't hope that you're gonna please me by doing that shit. Or don't you think that by doing that shit and by some other creators making 1 or 2 videos talking good about your game will make people come back to your game. That will never happen, and I'm telling you why it will never happen. If you see on my channel, I never ask people to subscribe to my channel. Never. I ask people to subscribe to some other channels, but never to mine. And I let you guess why. Because the only thing I ask them is to like the video if they like what they saw, but I never ask them to subscribe. subscription is an option if they want to do it or they don't want to do it. But automatically, if someone sees value on what they looking on YouTube, they will subscribe. You don't need to ask them that. They will subscribe because they like what they saw. It's the same shit with your game. If you want people to stay in there, just fucking create a good environment for your fucking players. Because we are the base of your game. If we wouldn't exist, your game would be nothing. So if we don't have a good environment, we would not stay in here. You have to understand that. Before, you wouldn't pay content creators to promote your game because you had no reason, because everybody came to play the game because it was so fucking good. Now that you're going fucking down the hill, you start paying content creator to promote your game. You start paying content creator to say, download the game, that is the first link on the description. If I really want to download this fucking game, I'm gonna go on my Play Store and I look for him and I download it if I really want it so much. But that looks how desperate you are, how desperate you are to bring up this game. So compare with 100 million active players you had before and compared to 40 or 50 you have now, yes, you fucking you have that. And if you want to bring it back to life, believe me, I think this is the only way to do it. Because even if I come like now like a new player and I like the game, I will like for a few couple of days, but when I see that it's not fun, I never can have a fair gunfight because someone else always have a defender or always have a trap master or smoke bomber or whatever to kill me based on his fucking skill that have not on the actually skills like in a gunfight. Then what the fuck am I even want to fight for? Why would I even want to play this game anymore? It's just so much toxic. You can see everybody talk shit and curse, and I fucking curse a lot because I never did this before in my fucking life like this. But I curse a lot because nobody of you gives a shit, and I like the game. I keep liking the game, but you fucking developers don't give a shit. And you saw, and as I see on my friend list, a lot of my friends left the game when the gunsmith came and you made all these fucking major changes. I lost a lot of friends, and I believe you guys on your friend list also lost a lot of friends, right? And what I want to say is that you could very well take all this toxicity or whatever you would want to try, make a fucking different game. You can name it for CC Barbie players that cannot take a fucking gunfight, or for toxic players, give them trap masters all on the other fucking planet, on the other game, and let us play the game and enjoy the. Why would you change something that already had so much success to reach 100 million plays? Why would you want to change something on that? You have to be nuts. You have to be stupid to do that, because it's already a successful recipe, like fucking Coca-Cola, since from, I don't know, 200 years ago, 100 years ago, you still have the same fucking recipe because it was successful, and it's still big successful until nowadays. Why would you change something like that, you fucking sluts? That's my question. Right, so related to iFork, Mr. I have nothing but respect for you. Even if it wasn't you who had made the video, I would have said the same, because it's just what I believe, right? If you hadn't taken any money, you are the 1% of the people that, you know, believe me, they don't do. But the 99% of them, they would definitely do, because content creators are trying to make a lifestyle out of this. So for any money, they will say and do anything on YouTube, right? Unfortunately, developers, unfortunately, I'm not like 99% of them. So I always speak my mind, right? And believe me, I'm not a baby sugar. I'm not being raised with all the goods and the best stuff in the world. I had to fucking work hard for everything I've got. So I always speak my mind. I always say that what I thought to be true, and that always bring me good results, right? So if you hadn't taken any money, shout out to you. You are a legend. If you take any money, I don't know. I think it's still good anyways, because you should fucking take money from them, because they are stupid anyways. they take a lot of money from us, so you should, on the other hand, you should just take it. But if they continue with this game like this, they will not change it anyways. So whoever other content creator would have posted the video, I would have said the same. No offense to any content creators. I just think that developers are so fucking desperate and sneaky that they would actually offer someone a sponsor video to say something good about them, but to not say that the video is sponsored. I do believe they are capable of that, right? That's the reason I said, right, if you haven't done it, shout out to you, mister. No beef, I respect you a lot, and that's it. With that being said, let's play a little bit, isn't it? Because I've got my throat dry now. Talking so much, I got so much pissed off with these developers, bro. They just don't give too many shits, and I like this game so much, man. And I'm so pissed off because I know they can be successful, but they just fucking don't want it, or don't. I don't know, bro. I don't know. They don't want it. I believe they don't want it. I don't know who's the piece of shit in there having all these ideas without asking the community. Would you like? I'm going into the game now. Everybody's flying everywhere. I just fucking pump class everywhere. What the fuck is that shit, bro? If I want to see people flying, I'm gonna play another game. We always know Call of Duty Mobile to be a fucking war game. That's why we came here in first place. It's a fucking shooting game, not unrealistic fucking shits. Right. People are just nuts. And don't you dare, motherfucking developers, don't you dare come to me to email me with any fucking sponsorship coming from you to say something I don't want to say. Don't you dare. Don't you dare, motherfuckers. Alright. But it's just hard, man, for someone who put so much time on this game. To see the game going down like this is just fucking hard. I've been playing fucking 16, 18 hours a day for 4 months straight. When I want to be on the number one leaderboards, I fucking know what I'm talking about. You know how much you have to play to keep your fucking self in there. And to see the fucking BR community just going down like this is fucking garbage.